Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen.
We're down here in Old Louisville at 6th and East Oak Street, and by popular demand, I've got Rodney back with me again. We were supposed to go to another place today, but you know how serendipity works. The vibe just didn't seem right, so we had to break camp and move on and come to LUCRETIA'S Kitchen, which she's on my list anyway. She just opened a few weeks ago to her new location. You might refer to the old review I did during COVID when she was down on 18th and Muhammad. But now she's got her own freestanding location here in an old brick building. Looks like it goes back to like the 1850s or so. So you know I like the old architecture of the brick and all that good old nostalgic feeling. Rodney, have you ever had any experience with LUCRETIA'S Kitchen?
No, I have not. And while you were doing some little photo shooting to get things set up, I was looking at the menu and I'm excited. I am really excited. I saw some fried chicken on there I may take a look at, but then again, I saw some pork chops. And more importantly, I saw some banana pudding. So I'm a banana pudding connoisseur. So I'm looking forward to this all the way around.
And you know I'm all about the banana pudding too. I have had their chicken and dressing. I've had their fried chicken and fried catfish. So I can already vouch for them. But before we get going in there, I got a couple shout outs. Bill North, True Blue, sent me another $20. And Terry and Kathleen Titus from Louisville, Kentucky. They bought some shirts and they sent me an extra $40 donation. Appreciate that, Terry and Kathleen. Also, Philip Rogers sent me another $15. And I went to a concert the other night with my wife and my daughter, Mary. We went to see Heart and Cheap Trick. And wow. Mary loves Heart. But anyway, as we were leaving the Yum Center, I heard somebody call my name out. I turned around, and it was a couple people that were leaving a Broadway show. They had just seen Beetlejuice, and they wanted me to know how much they loved my show and all that. It was just the end to a perfect night, so I had to get a picture taken with them. And that was Anthony Davis and his wife, Sandra. I appreciate y'all hollering at me. All right, enough of the lip service, gum flapping, chin music. We're going on in to eat some food.
It's about that time.
You already know. All right, I want to show you the new place. I'm going to try not to show anybody in the background. See a lot of old family pictures, and look at that. That was their grand opening. Really nice. You can tell that they put a lot of love into the new location here. Look at there. This kitchen is seasoned with love. I already know that. Y'all can go check that old video out that I did, and you'll be able to see that for yourself. They've applied for a adult beverage license, which they're gearing up for. And like I said, they have totally revamped this building. Like the decor, the brick, which they put like murals and things on there. So, got to mention again, Rodney's got the new merch. Y'all saw the double snapping turtle on the back of the shirt out there on the sidewalk, but I still got plenty of merch, big boy sizes through small. So I got the half chicken dinner, which if y'all watch that other video, LUCRETIA'S chicken is legit. And I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm not gonna get into it yet, but I got the Aunt Katie's cabbage, the mac and cheese, and you know the greens, and you can already tell by looking at them, didn't come out of no Glory Greens can. And Rodney, he got an appetizer of sliders. Those look pretty good. And of course, you know, I'm saved by grace once again. Rodney never had grace. He don't know nothing about this grace yet.
Can't wait to find out.
I'm Angel here at N+1 Bikes, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about our shop. We offer many brands. You name it, we most likely have it. We have entry-level bikes. We have top-tier bikes. Anything from $200 to 20 grand. We can custom build you a bike too. But that's not all. We also have an amazing full service station, and it's summertime, so it's time to get your bike ready to get going for the summer. Follow me. And this is where we do our custom bike builds, and we offer a full service station. These are just a few of our very talented mechanics hard at work. So we're inviting you to come by and say hi and drop off your bike.
All right, Rodney, tell me about your sliders here.
Like
We know that's brisket.
Yeah, that's a little barbecue brisket there. I think that's the same.
Yeah, it's brisket too.
Yeah, so it's all brisket.
Well, good. I mean, that's even better.
Yeah. Man, and it's tender. I already took a little piece off of it.
He just did a delayed double snap and turtle move.
Man, that's good. It is tender.
Rodney about ready to go biblical on these sliders. If y'all remember that, what was that barbecue joint we went to? The all you could eat.
Oh, yeah.
Kintex. Rodney it was all you could eat. Rodney started in on the ribs. He said, I'm about ready to go biblical on these ribs.
Oh, man, that's good. Man, it's tender.
Yeah, I see it's got a nice bark on the outer edge of the brisket. And it looked good and juicy. You know, you got to be careful with brisket. It gets dry real quick.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes, let this chicken cool, because you know I'm throwing double, triple, and quadruple snapping turtle moves on it. I don't want to get hit with some flying grease in my face. All right. Before I get into my chicken, man I can't wait.
Looks good.
Rodney's going to let me have one of his sliders.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fat. I got to look and see which one looks like it's got the most meat on it. Before I accentuate it, I got to try this. Man, right off the bat, the smoke. I got the smoke flavor right off. All right.
Isn't it tender?
Everything about it is great. Tender, juicy, smoke flavor, and the bun.
And that's the appetizer.
And they've got a buttered bun. See, it's got butter on it.
That ain't gonna last long with you at all.
Good choice on the appetizer. All right. Here come Rodney's catfish. We're about ready to look at this. Now, that's a piece of catfish. What else you got there, Rod?
Got the cabbage and the greens. And then the cornbread, because they said the cornbread comes with all the meals. We were going to get the cornbread as the appetizer.
Now, that is a piece of catfish, folks. And it's got the cornmeal breading.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, man.
Yeah, man. Take a little bite.
I'm going to go ahead and get situated. Oh, he's going to go ahead and take a bite. Do you hear that crunch? I heard it all the way from across the room.
That's good. Yeah, awful good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going in with the grace.
Yeah, let me see what all the hubbub is about.
Rodney showered in grace.
Oh, my goodness.
Rodney's not even fronting. He already telling you it's good.
That's my grandmother's name, so I knew I couldn't go wrong.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
Not only are we saved by grace, but look, very hot.
Man, that is good.
And it's from Jamaica.
It's from Jamaica.
When you go to the Publix
Look at the
store
size.
to get it, go to the international aisle.
Look at that.
Look at that white. Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Shop secondhand first with Peddler's Mall.
New products are added daily by our vendors. Vintage, antiques, uniques, furniture, clothing, collectibles, crafts, gifts, oddities, home decor, and more.
Hundreds of vendors in every location. You never know what you will find.
Interested in becoming a vendor? Contact us today.
18 locations across Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and West Virginia.
Open 7 days a week.
This cabbage, man. Man, it looks good. And I think they cooked it just right, too, because it's good and tender. You know how sometimes when they cook cabbage, you don't cook it long enough, and it's kind of hard?
Mm-hmm.
Because that flavor didn't get in. It got in this.
Oh, it's really good then.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
What the hell?
You was talking about how good it was. I couldn't resist. That's Aunt Katie's cabbage.
Wow.
So I gotta assume that's Miss Lucretia's Aunt Katie.
And it's sweet, too.
Yeah, it did have a nice, good, sweet taste to it. That's different from any cabbage I've ever tasted.
Yeah, it is. Man, that's good.
He's moving on to the greens. I promise you right now, I'm not going to steal any of your
Well,
greens
yeah,
because I got my own.
Well,
I can wait. I did have my own cabbage too, but you got to talk about how good it was. And even though I got my own, I'm fat and I just couldn't help myself. You know what they call me? El Gordo.
Greens are good.
What kind of flavoring you tasting in them?
It tastes a little vinegar.
Oh, it's got a little vinegar in it?
I think so.
I like a little vinegar. A lot of people don't like vinegar in their greens. And the cornbread?
Yeah, and it goes good with the cornbread.
Like I said, you can tell them ain't no glory greens. I'm hand picked, cleaned, stemmed, and chopped. If y'all want to know how to make good collard greens, look up one of my early videos. I did cooking demos, and it'll show you how to prepare and cook collard greens. Good all style. All right.
Man, that's good.
And the cornbread, is it sweet or how's that?
No, it's not sweet. Man, it's real light, fluffy.
Uh-oh, look what we got here. Ho, 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 ho. All right, y'all know what I'm getting into in a minute. First, we got to get into this chicken. I'm going to be going Viking style on this chicken.
Get at it.
All right. 4-piece chicken. You got the breast, thigh, wing, drummy. I've been staring at that thigh. I'm sure it's cool enough now. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite before I accentuate because I want to get the full crunch of the breading.
Got a nice crunch to it. I still hear you crunching.
First bite, I want to tell you right now, if I had come here before my top 5 fried chicken video, Lucretia's would have been in the top 5. Now, I ain't going to go ahead and say who would have been first one out, but Lucretia's definitely would have been in.
Would have been in.
National treasure, if you're watching this video, you were talking about coming here with me not too long back, definitely come on down here. Cooked perfect, no red, and I can already tell you, this chicken has never been frozen. I can tell by the coloring by the bone. All right, be back when I start in on these sides. So I've tried the chicken, and by the way, it took about 30 minutes because they make chicken per order. They don't let it sit around, no heat lamp, buffet line. It's crispy. That chicken was at least 15 minutes old when I bit into it, and y'all heard that crunch.
Man, it's good.
All right, so on to the sides. Man, I didn't think this dish was real big, but they've got these greens packed down in here. Look at that. I put the grace on it. Got this cabbage. I've already tasted Rodney, so I already know what to expect here. So good. Gotta have a taste of cornbread with that cabbage. You're right, Rodney. Not too sweet. Just like I like it. And last but not least, let's get into this mac and cheese. And I can already tell, cheesy and rich. This mac and cheese is phenomenal. I'm going to go biblical on this chicken leg.
You know what I like too about this cornbread? It's light and it's fluffy.
Yeah.
You know, because like sometimes you get that cornbread and it's cooked too much and it's dry. No, this is light and fluffy.
This is even better than what I remember when she was down on Muhammad.
I'd say more,
Look at that.
but I'm letting my actions speak louder than words.
Look at that. That container is an optical illusion. The thing is still full. It's like a bottomless pit bowl of greens. Get you a little taste of that mac and cheese that I didn't put the hot sauce on. I put that up against anybody. I just told Rodney I was going to take this breast home to Melissa, but I just can't do it.
Catfish is just good.
Is it diet? Thank you. Like I look like I need a diet, don't I? All right. Go on. Tell me about it.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
He's even singing Lionel Richie before he even took the first bite. He already knows it's going to be good.
Oh, it's so light and it's creamy.
Yeah. It looks like they mix like the Cool Whip or the whipped cream with the banana, with the pudding.
What did they put in this?
Is there a crust on the bottom?
No, it's no crust.
Just the wafer on
Yeah,
top?
just the
Okay.
wafer on top. And then the pudding itself, it's got a really good flavor to it.
Because it's mixed with that whipped cream, I'll bet. I'm still working on my dinner over here. I've been doing too much gum flapping,
Goodness, that's
so
good.
I ain't started on my pudding yet. I've still got a little ways to go here.
Yeah, that's some good stuff there. Barry, you need to leave some for the archaeologists, man.
No, sir.
Won't be no Jurassic Park over here, huh?
Nope. Even though dinosaurs did derive from chickens, I think. Yeah, this is Mississippi style.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Those brisket sliders.
We were talking to
Real
Miss
good.
Lucretia,
Really good. Did you get,
and I asked her about our chicken.
Yeah.
barbecue sauce on it?
And
Yeah, barbecue,
she
yeah.
started in telling about it. I was like, hold up, you got to tell this
Heavenly.
on camera.
I'm going to be bringing my wife here because
Okay,
she
got
loves
you.
good catfish.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, yes.
Miss
Yeah.
Lucretia, could
Yes.
you tell me about the chicken, about the special love and the history?
Well, the history of the chicken actually goes all the way back to my mom's mother, right? Of course, my mom, my grandmother, and my granddad, they had a farm, they raised their chickens and all the above. So, you know, from then to my mom and all the way down to me, which I'm the third generation, we call ourselves the chicken connoisseur. All right. So I'm gonna let you in on just a little bit. I'm not gonna take too long. But when a Food Network, when they searched in the southern states, when they got to Kentucky, they was looking for the best fried chicken. So you always know who comes up. Colonel Sanders always come up, right?
Yep.
And so you know who the second people was? It was Lucretia's Kitchen.
My goodness.
All right, they did their research, so they had to get that. So it's a way how you treat the chicken like it's your baby. You know, the way you rub it, the way you clean it, the way you even batter the chicken. All right. So that right there is what brings the crispiness. You can take our chicken home and eat it the next day. You can eat it cold, and it still will be fabulous.
Yes.
Well, you know what?
And it was still.
We're never going to be able to find that out.
But you know what? One secret he did ask me was, well, give me a secret. You know what I told him? We don't use a brown paper bag. That's the best secret I ate. That's all I can say. And if you don't have flour on your shoes, that chicken ain't good.
And you was also saying something about the sink. What other people don't do?
What other people don't do, it's the way you have to clean the chicken. It really is. And I'm going to do some type of segment on how you really clean a chicken. To each his own, though. But I had some people that invited to show them how you clean a chicken. And once I got done cleaning the chicken, I told them, I said, y'all see all this stuff right here in the sink? I said, that's what you all eat at other establishments. Only thing I can say is that they got grossed out, and that's all I'm going to say. And I'll leave it sitting right there.
I tell you, you heard it from an expert, 3 generations. And who is Aunt Katie for the cabbage?
Oh, my Aunt Katie. Oh my gosh, you know what? My cousins is gonna get me, but actually she's my aunt's mom and my Aunt Pauline. So you know the sweet potatoes? Those are my Aunt Pauline's sweet potatoes too. Okay. So she shared with me, once I got into this business, she shared with me the recipe on how to do sweet potatoes. And it's been over 20 years ago since she showed me that. And so Aunt Katie actually showed my mom how to do it. All right, because they cheered us on to help us get to where we are today. So that cabbage is a secret, but it's so simple. As my grandfather said, they can watch you, they can try to imitate you, do whatever. But hey, as my mom said, the gifts is in the hand.
There you go. And it's got a sweetness to it.
Yes.
It does.
You know, that makes it, sets it apart also from everybody else's.
Thank you. So it's
I noticed that from that first bite.
But it's in between.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed that from that first bite.
Thank
I'll tell you what, I was going to ask you to, say a few words on the way out, but when I came over and asked you about the chicken, I was like, no, we got to have this information to let everybody know what sets Miss Lucretia's Kitchen apart from the rest.
And one more thing, if you ain't cleaned your bone like this at Lucretia's Kitchen, ask for me personally.
Actually, I'm not even done with them yet.
I love it.
I eat my chicken poverty style.
I love it. I thank you all so much.
Or I should call it Great Depression style.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, man. You cleaned that up.
As you see, look at them bones. Ain't nothing left.
Literally bones.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and use this little plastic spoon for the dessert. I see what you're saying, Rodney.
Yeah.
I think that's whipped cream that's mixed into the pudding.
Yeah.
And now let me get a bite with this wafer.
I'm jealous. You got 2 of them. I only got 1. Look at that.
They ain't stingy with it either. Now this is different than any pudding I've had. Because like I said, they got the whipped cream mixed in. Usually you'll have it, it'll be layered.
Yep.
Like it'd be banana pudding, then a layer of whipped cream. But yeah, this is really good. I already knew it was going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what all is in here. Folks, you got to get down here. Right down here in old Louisville. Get on our Facebook page, check on our hours. Well, I just got one word for this place. Love. You heard Miss Lucretia, that she has pride in everything she does here. You can tell with every bite, and that everything's just made with her love.
Love and joy. Love and joy. Especially when she was talking about how their recipes were passed down from her family all the way down back to her grandmother, her aunt's recipes. So her family invested in her, and it shows.
Right.
It shows in every bite. I enjoyed this.
Right.
I enjoyed this. This was some good eating.
You can tell
Good
she's
eating.
passionate about her craft.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is like a up and coming neighborhood down here in old Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of quite a foodie corridor starting to happen down here in old Louisville. I'll definitely be coming back with National Treasure. I can promise you that. All right, Rodney, any other parting words you can think?
Man, I feel a food coma coming on.
Right.
Man.
We messed up. We got the banana pudding, and on the way out, I saw they had honey bun cake. We should have got a honey bun cake and a banana pudding and split them. So next time I come down, I'm definitely getting that honey bun cake, because Tim Page's Corner Store has honey bun cake. It's one of the best things you'll ever have. All right, that aside, y'all don't know nothing about this Lucretia's Kitchen.
Woo. Good eating, man. That's good eating, brother. Good eating.
Now you know the facts of why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.